You're not that smart. Your research isn't interesting or useful. You can't be with Michael B. Jordan. You're married and he's with Lori Harvey.
Well then, welcome back unfinished fam to my new arrivals. I am soon to be Dr. Jones, or Chelsea for short. Uh-huh, uh-huh, gotcha. This just in. On today's Black and Unfinished Shenanigans, we're going to tackle the ever so persistent and annoyingly hard to get rid of Imposter Syndrome. Stay tuned after this brief logo sharing for more information. Y'all. Subscribe to my channel before we start, and don't forget to follow me on the socials. Peep how I said socials? Yeah, that's plural. I have a Twitter now. I'm one of the cool kids. So follow me on the Instagram and follow me on the Twitter. Here are my handles. Now, let's get started. Imposter Syndrome. What is it? My way of explaining it is, it's like you're at Target dressed like you should be at Walmart. But if we're being a bit more formal, it's the internal belief that you're not as competent or deserving of accolades that other people perceive you to be. For example, I got my first internship at an applied research lab after talking to my friend who worked at that same lab. Throughout my internship and to this day, I believe I got that opportunity not because of my skills, but because my friend helped me out. This may or may not be the case, but it's just how I feel. Even though my internship mentor said I did good work, I believe that it was work that literally anybody else could have done if given the chance. Why couldn't I just accept the praise without the self-doubt? Because if I did, it meant I was acknowledging that I was smarter or more skilled than somebody else, and that my skills alone were merit enough to get me to where I was. Of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being more skilled or more intellectually inclined than someone else, but it's hard to see it and it's even harder to believe it. So what do you do at this point? Great question, soon to be Dr. Jones. The first step in battling this syndrome of low self-assessment is to identify what it is. Yes, great, we did that. The next step is to hear somebody else's struggle with it, whether it be from a peer or somebody of great accomplishments. Well, since you and I are both here, I'll take you on a brief journey of my imposterism. As your peer, of course, not the person of great accomplishment. My motto since the beginning of undergrad has always been fake it till you make it. It's an endearing phrase that's gotten me through a lot of times where I had to step out of my comfort zone. However, I didn't realize how damaging a phrase it was or what it really implied until I got to grad school. For me, fake it till you make it was like a mask that I could put on to explain away how I was able to accomplish what I did. I've never thought of myself as more than a regular person who does what anybody else is capable of doing with the right amount of tools and opportunities. This is where the damaging part comes through. By telling everybody else and myself that I'm a fake, I'm downplaying all of my skills and abilities, which in turn diminishes all of the things that I've managed to accomplish. When classmates would ask me how I got a good grade on a really hard test, I would just say I worked really hard, which is true, but my note-taking and studying techniques were also really important skills that I leveraged to get that good grade. Me saying that I accomplished all these good things just because I worked really hard also makes me sound real ignorant. Like, so people who don't receive what I have don't work hard? Girl, please. Yes, I put in the work to get to where the money resides, but that is not the only thing getting me to these places. There's also luck. Wait, no, that's the imposter talking, sorry. It's my undeniable proof of skill and talent, plus my ability to contribute ideas and experiences when needed. Yeah, that's it. As you can see, I'm still trying to figure out how to identify and eject the feeling of imposterism that I have in myself. One thing that I do is I look at my CV whenever I need a reminder of who the heck I am. Just another reason to update my CV regularly. But it's also nice to hear from my advisors and mentors that I'm not that much of a screw up. Ooh, another way I avoid feeling like an imposter is to keep applying for opportunities and trying my hand at new things. If I know I'm a novice at something, I feel like I have less expectations to do well. This makes me feel a bit more comfortable in my ability to fail or succeed. Comment one thing that you want to try that you probably wouldn't be that great at. Me, it's baking cookies. I know because I tried. So, Also comment down below if you know how I can make my cookies less cake-like. Thanks. As a Black woman in a non-Black woman dominated field, it's hard not to feel like a diversity booster. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that me being Black has given me points for opportunities before, and that proof is in the PR advertisements. Keep the video link in my bio. Don't let these types of videos fool you on a department's level of diversity though. No shade, just facts. And disclaimer on what I said in that promotion video, I was asked to do that early on in my program before I began having more of the recurring bad experiences. So what I said then is not how I felt soon after. Anywho, that's another tea party for another day. The point is, being different can help you get to where you deserve to be, but it is not the only reason you got there. When I apply for opportunities, I definitely make note that I'm a Black woman, but I do this to let them know that I'm entering this space as who I am and bringing all of the brilliance of my difference of perspective right along with me. You are talented and capable. You are unique and you belong. So don't just be in the space, take up all the space that you deserve. All of your accomplishments are not flukes or handouts. Did that feel nice to hear? It did, didn't it? You should try reminding yourself of these things daily just as much as you criticize yourself. Try writing down some truths about yourself that you would want to hear from other people and tell them to yourself. Maybe make a video on a day where you're super confident that you can watch later on a day when you need it, or get in front of the mirror every morning and give yourself affirmations. I hope that I've been able to quell that voice in your head that hasn't been letting you be great. If I did, tell me that I did a good deed by liking this video, or just like the video because you like my makeup today. Thank you for hanging out with me on this lovely day or evening, whichever is most appropriate for you. Follow me on the Instagram and the Twitter, and I'll catch you in the next video in a few seconds.